Hey everyone, I am Scott. So I want to make a quick announcement before I dive into this Papa Gut video about Hassan Piker, the whole Collargate incident. I have officially launched on my Twitter account, officially since I'm really active on Twitter as well as on this YouTube channel. I'll show you. I am, okay, here we go. Wow. I was like, wait a minute, where's my account? I am the commander of Cipher Division. I just released my emblem today. Cipher Division is my own media empire. It is my way to fight the lies and the propaganda that many U.S. leaders, politicians, media figures perpetuate. The point of my Twitter account, my channel, is to call these people out directly while upholding ethics, the truth, and respecting the law. My goal is to be able to have conversations with people. I've already had a debate with a former resident of mine. My goal is to have measured, civilized conversations and cut through the lies. I want to show you a couple things. General Mike Flynn is pushing lies and propaganda. In the words of Rush Limbaugh, it's time we confront treachery that has infiltrated our nation. This is a general, a man that took an oath to support and defend the Constitution and to do right by soldiers and lead them and uphold American values. And he's posting Rush Limbaugh propaganda. And Rush Limbaugh, in my opinion, does not or did not adequately uphold traditional American values: integrity, honor, respecting our Constitution, respecting our neighbors. So my goal, being the commander of this new unit, Cipher Division, is to cut through the lies with facts, with measured control and reason. And this is what I said. Shame on you, General Flynn. A soldier's duty ends where propaganda begins. You once swore to defend the Republic. He took the same oath I did when we enlisted, when we became officers. You once swore an oath to defend the Republic, not to poison it with paranoia. The uniform was never meant to serve ideology. It was meant to serve truth. You have forgotten the mission. My mission as commander of Cipher Division is to cut through the lies. And I'll do it too. I'll do it when we talk about YouTube drama, because it's not just YouTube drama. Hassan Piker has millions of subscribers. He has a massive audience and a lot of influence, especially over young people. So we will cut through the lies. It could be something as serious as a general lying and pushing propaganda and potentially jeopardizing national security through lies, or it could be something as simple as an influencer. So that's just my brief introduction to Cipher Division. In my next video, we will be watching Papa Gut talking about the Collargate incident. But again, thank you so much for watching this. This is Cipher Division. I am the commander, and we will cut through the noise. I want to leave you with one final post that I shared last night. The world runs on noise. Cipher Division was built to cut through it. We deal in facts, not feelings. Discipline, not dogma. Truth isn't a slogan here. It's an objective. Truth isn't optional. It's not something we talk about to make ourselves feel better or to get more followers. Truth is the only objective. It is the only thing that matters. When you have people like Ben Shapiro saying facts don't care about your feelings, but then he'll subsequently push propaganda and right-wing biased rhetoric, no. He's not a beacon of truth, in my opinion. I want to actually, I keep going on this because clearly I'm passionate about this. I said something last night about Steven Crowder. Hold on a second here. This is very, very, God, this is my passion, clearly, what did I say to Steven Crowder last night? Because this is very, very important. A lot of Hassan stuff. Here we go. It might be under my replies. I'm still getting used to working a Twitter account, to be honest with you. I haven't really always been so deep into Twitter, so. Okay, well, I will say, General Flynn, all we really want to do is you to dry up and blow away. You are irrelevant. Pam Bondi, isn't there a sealed indictment against him or something? You have a former general. Okay, asking the AG to potentially find a sealed indictment to go after political opponents. This is not what generals do. This is not what Army leadership is about. I was a lieutenant. This is not what the oath talks about. What a disgrace. I mean it. But here we are here to talk about the facts, okay? And here's what I said. General Flynn, you have forgotten what command means. He has forgotten what command means. Leadership isn't a weapon to aim at your own people. When you're in a position like General Flynn, or even when you're in a small position like me, when I was lieutenant, you don't aim it and to subjugate your platoon, your soldiers, or to get what you want politically. When a soldier trades discipline for ego, he becomes the very enemy he swore to resist. I am absolutely appalled by General Flynn's conduct and his rhetoric. He speaks not as an ally, not as a leader in the American military. He speaks as an enemy. He speaks as someone that wishes to tear down the very fabric that makes our military, that makes our leaders worth following. I expected better. I do expect better from a man who once wore the flag. That flag means something to me. One more thing. I speak to you as one who's worn the uniform. Command is a privilege and a pulpit for vengeance. True. When you command, when you lead troops, even at my level, I was a platoon leader, right? In a small, like, country bumpkin armory, dude. It was a brand new unit. Not to belittle what they do, but I wasn't leading, an entire division of soldiers. Okay, I wasn't in at the Pentagon, discussing mission plans and potential tactics and intel that could potentially, help save our soldiers or get a leg up on the adversary. I wasn't doing anything that big, but the mission remains the same. The mentality should remain the same. Command is a privilege. It is an honor. It is a privilege to be in a position where you directly can influence a person's life. You have an opportunity to help grow and mold people. A general who forgets restraint becomes a politician in camouflage. And last time I checked, when we take the oath, A, to become soldiers, but B, to become an officer, you're not upholding political agendas and selfish things to get your career ahead. You're not. You swear to uphold the republic, not to undermine it. I will always circle back to this. Command is a massive privilege. To be in front of soldiers, to lead them, to inspire them, to create hope and trust and lead them to accomplish the mission, that is the ultimate privilege that you can be bestowed on, especially within the American government. Within our foundation of a democratic republic, that's the ultimate privilege. That, and I would say maybe being a doctor. That's my goal someday. But commanding troops, that trust that you build there, that is sacred. And when you have a general on here who's weaponizing the AG and trying to go after political enemies, it's an absolute disgrace. Michael Flynn, General Mike Flynn, you are an absolute disgrace to the uniform. I mean that. Look, I deal in facts here, and the fact of the matter is your rhetoric is absolutely disgusting. I was trying to find the Steven Crowder stuff. Here we go. Look, regarding what we do here at Cipher Division, why Cipher Division is so important to me, why this launch is the most exciting thing I've ever done regarding like a business venture or like a personal goal, something that I'm really passionate about. When you have Hassan Piker, I'm always when you have Steven Crowder, all right, saying that, Mehdi, you work for Al Jazeera, your opinion on journalistic integrity is relevant. Stephen, you are quite literally a satirical figure on the far right. You are completely biased. Look, I did some of the fact finding last night. Steven Crowder is a right biased and questionably reliable by independent evaluators. Okay, and by the way, I didn't even have to look that up to learn that. I've watched his content for years. Okay, it's satire, it's outrage, it's buzzwords. He puts on costumes and interviews people and tries to own them on camera. He said multiple fact check failures. He said segments that were flagged for harassment. Stephen, if you value integrity, then you need to be able to live with integrity, to live those values. And if you're an audience member, if you're watching my video, if you're a fan of his, or if you're just curious about what he's about, if you value integrity, viewer, right now, his journalism does not qualify, and I said that. The facts matter. They matter more than the fear and lies and propaganda that he spreads. So that is our goal. That's my goal here with Cipher Division. As commander, I will bring the truth to light. I will hold these people accountable. And every time they don't reply, because I don't need replies, every time a Mike Flynn doesn't reply when I tag him, or who else did I tag? Mike Flynn. Who else is up here? Yeah, mostly him recently, honestly. Every time I tag a guy like Mike Flynn, and I call him out. A powerful figure like him, and he doesn't respond, it's proof. It's proof that we are on the right track, that this mission is worth fighting for. We do not fight with violence. We do not fight with fear porn and propaganda. We fight with words and the truth and ethics. I believe in that, and I want you to as well. So thank you so much for being here for the official introduction of Cipher Division. More to come soon. Like I said, the Papa Gut video as well. So see you guys later. Peace out.